episode from the Fishless Fisherman. So I went out this weekend, did a little fishing at a North Georgia mountain lake and caught a new species for me, a chain pickerel. So I'm going to be showing you guys how I clean and cook a pickerel. It'll be my first time ever doing that, so we're going to be learning together. I'm going to go ahead and grab the fish and get everything set up. While I'm doing that, you guys enjoy a quick video of me catching the fish. Right now I'm throwing a crankbait. See if we have any bass action right now this morning.
Say we take it home and eat it.
Huh?
Say we take it home and eat it.
Oh, it came off. Same thing have teeth too. Slow down. I want to get you. Hold it. Jeez, look at that. Oh, we gotta do something. Oh my god. Alright everybody, so welcome back. Hope you enjoyed the short little quick video of me catching the pickerel. So now I'm just gonna show you how I'm gonna fillet it. Like I said, I've never cleaned this kind of fish before. I know that they have a lot of Y bones, so I saw a technique on another video of the best way to fillet it where you don't have tons of bones, so I can deep fry them. I'm gonna give it a shot, do my best to explain it. If I mess it up, I messed it up, you know. It's the only way I'm gonna learn is if I try. So, all right, here we go. So the first thing that you're gonna wanna do, this pickerel is 19 inches. So typically they say if you get between 18 to 20 inches, then it's worth filleting. So the way that I'm going to fillet it, there'll end up being 5 pieces that are going to be boneless if I do it right. So first is going to be, there's a chunk of meat, I guess, or a fillet on the top here. Then you have one on each side behind the dorsal fin. And then we're going to have 2 right here. So that's where you get your 5. So the first thing we're going to do is make a cut right behind his head. You don't want to go real deep. Just want to get down to where the spine is, and then you're going to turn your knife in and just follow it. You can hear the bones as you go along the top of that back strap right there to the back fin. And when you get to the back fin, you're going to want to come up on it with your knife. So right there, you've got one boneless fillet. Okay? We're going to set that right there. Now I'm leaving the skin on right now. I'm going to go back and I'm going to remove the skin when I get all the fillets done. So next what we're going to do is turn his backside on the cutting board, and then I'm going to cut right here. So from this part right here to the end of the tail is also boneless. So I'll make an incision right here. Turn the bone in. And we're going to follow that to the tail. Alright, so that gives you another boneless fillet right there. Okay, so now we're going to come back, flip the fish over, and do the same thing, repeat that same process. So we're going to make an incision right here. Turn your knife in, and follow that down to the end of the tail. Alright, so then you got another boneless fillet right here from the other side. And left a little bit of meat, so went back, was able to clean that off. We'll go ahead and take that. Okay, so now we got the back strap has been removed, and then you got both sides of the tail that are boneless. Now we're going to work on the rib cage area. So what you're going to do is continue with the incision you were making behind the head. So you're going to run the knife along the rib cage there, away from the fish, trying to avoid the Y bones. Alright, there you go. It kind of opens up like a butterfly right there. Now we're going to go ahead, we'll do the other side the same way. So you want to find, you feel the Y bone sticking up right here. So you want to go right beside that. Just make a shallow incision. And then start cutting along where the rib cage is and pulling the meat off of that right there. And then you got, there's one fillet there. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. Cut away from the belly meat. And we'll clean that up. There's your other fillet right there. So you got back strap, 2 tail fillets, and then you got 2 fillets from the belly area. And then everything else is pretty much is what you would discard, because all this right here has Y bones in it, so unless you want to pick through those. Alright, and that's what you're left with. We'll discard all that right there. So, like I said before, the last thing that I did was fillet or remove the skin off of the fillets. So I didn't get that on camera, but this was the finished product. So these are the boneless, skinless pickerel fillets. So what I did was, once I took the skin off, I just had them in a bowl with some water, rinsed them off, put them in a bowl with some water and some salt, and let them sit for about 2 hours. Okay, and then dried them off right now. So what we're gonna do is put them in our flour. So I've got a mixture of cornmeal and all-purpose flour, seasoned it with salt, onion powder, and an all seasoning blend. Mixed everything in there. And we'll throw the fillets inside. A lot of people will use a binder. Sometimes I do too, mustard or something. But what I want to do today is just take a little bit of the moisture that's already on the fish and just throw them in the bag just like that. Now, like I said, the pickerel has a lot of white bones in it, so I'd say I got about 95% of the bones out. If there are a few in there, they're small enough that once you deep fry them, they're going to soften up and they shouldn't give you any trouble. Okay, so we got all the fish in there. Close this back up, and I'm just going to give it a shake, shake, shake. Just like that. Get everything good and coated. Got the vegetable oil in the cast iron skillet, getting good and warm, getting good and hot actually. You don't want it to be warm, you want it to be hot. Alright. Okay, should be good and coated. I'm going to throw away my trash here. Alright, so our oil is good and hot. I'm going to do a test right now. Should bubble up. There you go, look at that. It's good and hot. Alright. Let me get a good size. So that's one of our fish nuggets. Good and coated. Ooh. Now these shouldn't have to cook them for more than 4 to 6 minutes, I would say. How does it taste, Garrison?
Good.
You like it?
Kind of tastes like a bluegill mixed with a shell cracker.
Cool.
There
There we go. Fishless Fisherman taste test for Chain Pickerel. Take one. Ooh. It's hot. That was really good. So let me tell you, a lot of people talk about how this is a trash fish. This is not a trash fish. This is a really good tasting fish. It's really lean, flaky white meat. And I think the reason why they say it's a trash fish is because of the Y bones that are in it. But if you can learn how to fillet it around the Y bones, there's definitely enough meat in here to make it worth your while. So give it a try. Alright guys. Mom, as always, I love you and miss you. Thank you so much for the inspiration for the things that I do on this channel. Fishless fam, I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.